way through every obstacle, earning their place.
Their exceptional zoning and relentless pressure have made life
difficult. That had more effectiveness.
Heyduk here, Baohang, Lingvan.
It will go entirely different of a story, going in favor of Team Vietnam.
The finals now, we're going to be into Game 1. Winner of this best of 3 moves on to the main event. As we're going into this one, I mean, if we're looking at both sides, Lingvan finally gets his Heino as the last pick. Again, when your team revolves around a specific player, you generally want to be drafting it last.
Yeah, I'm liking the draft from Team Vietnam, right? Okay, number one is because they have the Lampo. He can be a good map opener. He can open up the space in front. And then you have the Heino with the Fate Rewind. So if he gets jumped somehow, he can Fate Rewind back. So technically, you can call him like a secondary tank to a certain extent. So Team Vietnam, they do have good options here.
Yeah, and also, I mean, if we're talking about the fact that the Kyrgyzstan lineup is more early mid, they're going to be looking to push down towers. Vietnam, this Heino pick is all about slowing the game down. Fate Rewind for those towers, zip it right back up to 100 if possible.
Right, and right now we're still at the early stages of the game. Looks like both sides, they want to put focus onto the farm lane. Totally understandable because when it comes to the late game, as Azad is expected to kind of carry the team, same goes for Hui Tan as well. Both Direnje and also the Arlie is a hero that's expected to perform in the late game.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this one. I mean, from what we've seen thus far by Kyrgyzstan, whenever they win, Azad is the MVP, right? Just like Lingvan is on the Vietnamese squad. So if anything, you know this as Vietnam. You want to take down, you want to control, you want to ambush Azad as much as possible in this game early.
Now this is what I worry, right, for Azad, because there's so much importance put onto him to carry the team towards the late game, but there's only one tank, which is Amalbek. Now, can he only protect Azad? It's pretty difficult, right?
Yeah, and it looks a little bit of action here. They get the nice little knock up and Dastan going down. He was caught with his hand in the cookie jar as he was looking for boars, and he pays with his life.
Yeah, and he didn't even manage to eat that cookie there. Too bad for him.
That's a sad story, man.
Oh man, yeah, at least you get one, but yeah. But good rotation by Team Vietnam though. It was almost like, oh, they see that opportunity, they straight move in. No hesitation shown by Team Vietnam. That's what I like to see as part of teamwork.
So one thing I don't like is that, I mean, if Kyrgyzstan are going to be aggressive, which you want to be, and now are they going to play timid? Are they going to be scared to, again, try to get, you know, a couple more steals here and there?
Ooh. That was... Yeah, you got to be aware of where the position of Team Vietnam is, right? Like earlier on, yes, they tried to steal the force at the side, but they didn't really have that information, or maybe it was not communicated that Team Vietnam already made the rotation from the bottom lane. If Team Vietnam is still at the bottom lane and they go for the balls again, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look at how Vietnam are threatening. You can see Lingvan right now threatening potentially those boars. Getting vision on, he understands who's around so that he knows where the rotations are going to be happening. And look at how Hui Tan and also Nam Phuong are potentially looking to gank because they know that somebody will probably make its way at least towards this brush.
Okay, they show themselves, so that's okay. It's a matter of information gathering. Anyway, 40 more seconds before the first timer is going to be up, so nobody's going to overcommit onto something yet for now, unless they see a clear opportunity.
Yeah, Vietnam, though, being very aggressive. I mean, they're efficient across the map as well. 1K net worth lead, and it looks like Hui Tan getting a little bit low. They actually try to get him with the light step and the heal, and now here comes the revenge tour. They might have dove too deep. Azad is going to be taken down. He pays with his life here.
Again, good rotation shown by Team Vietnam. Yes, Hui Tan, very low on health. He has to turn back. That's okay. But what's important is Baohang and the follow-up. That was really, really fast.
Yeah, very fast. And again, Hui Tan is one of the most mobile farm laners there are, right? And being able to lock him down, Kyrgyzstan, again, trying to go all in, trying to make some plays, get that potential kill. But unfortunately for them, they did fail. But now they're going to look to steal this Azor.
Okay, now who's going to get this buff here? He's still kind of open there.
Yeah, and back. Has to flash away. He gets a little bit low himself. The control from Marlon, he hooks on with that Heartwell. And now Vietnam, it looks like they're going to walk away with that blue buff as well.
Oh, but look at the space created for Azad at the bottom. He has a little bit of space, but again, the Team Vietnam, especially Baohang, wow! Just like that, he responds.
Yeah, I mean, but Nakaruru's got some serious burst. Azad, this is the problem with Direnje, especially when you're solo. At this stage, you're down in terms of net worth, and then trying to deal with the Nakaruru, who, again, can just jump on top of you like that, you're going to have a tough time.
I'm worried that Kyrgyzstan, right now, they are starting to lose the plot. They're starting to lose concentration, because Vietnam's at the bottom. They've been caught.
Yeah, definitely been caught here. And Jamalbek is looking to get caught as well. He was just wanting the pheasant, but the Tremor Smash is going to be for real. And now Vietnam just quickly taking down the bottom T1.
Yeah, and this tower will be taken out without any problem. And especially if you have a Lingban at the front line, he'll be just throwing his spears and you cannot get close at all. If you want to try to take him out, everyone else is there.
Yeah, now it's going to be a flash away. Kubanic does get the safety. Vietnam is on the side. They have 4 members of Kyrgyzstan trying to defend this tower, and you can see how dire things are. It's not even 6 minutes, and look at how aggressive Vietnam are.
Oh, that made
Oh, they turned this around!
Oh, what?
Dada walked into the trap.
What?
He thought he was low because he had used the bait rewind. He gets on back with that, but it was all a bait.
Dude, that is probably the best bait so far in this tournament. Even if I see like, oh, he used the bait rewind right in front of me, I'll go for it.
Oh, it looks like Kubanic is going to be going down as well. This game has been nothing but Vietnam. It seems like Kyrgyzstan right now absolutely reeling thus far.
Oh man, that was Team Vietnam thinking 10 steps ahead there, Holler. Who would have thought that would have been a bait? They would have thought, Kyrgyzstan would have thought that, hey, he did a boo-boo there. Why is he fate rewinding right in front of us still? Without knowing that the rest of Team Vietnam were waiting in the bushes.
And this is why Lingvan is so good. Even the mind games, right? And that turned into like a little bit of like complete bait, right? In the sense of just like being able to walk it away and you don't know where the brushes are. This is a vision game and you're losing in that department.
Oh, now keep an eye on what's happening at the top as well. Hui Tan gets a free lane and he will take down this tower unchallenged. While the rest of Kyrgyzstan, they're busy at the bottom, they're trying to rotate towards the top. By the time they go top, look who's at the bottom. Hui took his stand to push.
Yeah, Huitan is actually up 1.5 over Azad, who's died a couple times, but it looks like they will find him, and now Bao Hang tried to go a little bit in terms of the damage, but here come the reinforcements. The Tremor Smash on the 4, setting it up, but it looks like they might have gone too deep. Fate Rewind, he's going to be in a worse spot, but now Hayduk is going to show up. They're going to be under the tower, they don't care. Kubanis is down for the count, and throw these scepters out. Zamalbek on the run, flash forward. They find him with a power gradation and a double strike going the way of Hayduk.
Oh, 1-9 right now. Kyrgyzstan, how are they going to come back from this one? They have to defend this. They have to defend. Right now, the gap is very, very far. It's almost like Kyrgyzstan, they have to hope for Team Vietnam to make a mistake.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like it. They're starting to hit their groove. Even when, they got the pick off onto Hui Tan, and you're thinking, okay, this is an opening, but it's not, in fact, because Vietnam are so far up, all of the other guys are able to do their serious work in terms of the damage department.
Oh man, I'm trying to look at, okay, what could be the comeback condition here for Kyrgyzstan, right? Okay, maybe try to challenge for the next Tyrant or try to at least hold on until the 10-minute mark and then you get the Overlord and then you try to make a wave push to come back.
But this is an early to mid-game lineup, and they've been penalized. Now the Burst Ram, the Tremor Smash, only connecting onto 1, but he's pushed it back. The mid-T3 is looking to go down. Hui Tan is getting a little bit low himself. They find Marlin. Hui Tan is down as well. So at least Kyrgyzstan hold that fort, and the mid-T3 still standing.
Yeah, that's a bit of an overextension there, and that's what Kyrgyzstan is looking for, right? For Team Vietnam to overextend, be overconfident, jump into their base side and try to punish them from there. Imagine if this happens a couple more times. Maybe Kyrgyzstan can make this comeback.
Yeah, but that's unlikely, I would think. Vietnam...
And by losing Marlin versus losing Hui Tan is a bigger setback.
Yeah, I don't think this is the proper comp to be really diving towers, right? I think that you want to kind of go slow and steady, use that slow siege, if you will, to kind of chip it away. I mean, it's already at half-life, and now this is a potential moment here.
Oh, speaking of a potential moment, they could jump in anytime soon. They do have the Tremor Smash.
Yeah, if they want to go, but they're going to be backed off. They're going to wait for these minions, and the wave clear is decent from the Kyrgyzstan side.
Just waiting for the moment where the Tremor Smash is activated. And Team Vietnam, they are now slowing down the pace. They're playing this patiently. They really want to hit a 5-man Tremor Smash, it seems.
Yeah, it's not only that, but like Vietnam, you're so far up. It's not even 10 minutes into this game. All you need to do is just slowly stick around. Maybe the minions come in a bit, let Hui Tan melt some of these towers.
And that's exactly what they're doing right now. The minions have arrived and they would take down the middle tower just like that. Azad could be the next target, but Azad somehow still alright.
Yeah, he's going to be back into the fountain, but space created. Azad is at half, you can't fight, and now it looks like they're potentially going for the backside. Nampuang with another amazing Tremor Smash. Jamalbek has to flash away. He gets onto the back to all the way to the fountain.
Whoa!
No, he gets sniped out. Lingvan goes in for this. They're all the way back into the fountain, and Vietnam have found an opening. They have control, and they're going to take the crystal, and Vietnam, just like that, take game number 1.
Quick, and easy fashion coming in from Game 1 of Vietnam in this important series with such a demanding victory over Kyrgyzstan. How does Kyrgyzstan respond?
Man.